Welcome to this Grimdark Take 1, where we delve into the Anvil of Apotheosis, where we take old models, forgotten special characters, and custom built characters, and bring them to life on the table. For this Anvil of Apotheosis, we look into Arbaal the Undefeated, a 5th edition Khorne Chaos Champion. Of all the warrior heroes of Khorne, the Blood God, there are few so devoted to their thirsting master as Arbaal. Thousands have felt his axe blade at their necks, and now their white skulls lie at the feet of Khorne. At the city of Prague in the Northlands, Arbaal led 100 demons in the assault on its boundaries. It was Arbaal who finally breached their gates of their city and ended the siege. Legends claim that Arbaal slew 1,000 warriors that day. Arbaal is the favorite of his master and his most devoted servant. Khorne has gifted him with the power of the Destroyer in recognition of his devotion, a reward that only belongs to Khorne's most favored champion alone. Only one warrior may bear the gift of the Destroyer of Khorne, and should this champion be defeated by Khorne's wrath, I will turn Arbaal into a foul chaos spawn, for only the victorious are worthy to serve Khorne. To give a brief old world view of Arbaal, he was 570 points. Compared to the great Chaos General of Archaon, was 630 on his trusty steed. Arbaal was a champion of Khorne, thus having the mark of Khorne. If he ever fled combat in the old rules, he would suffer the wrath of Khorne, turning him into a chaos spawn. He was able to issue a challenge against other heroes, and winning a challenge would allow him to fight again in another challenge if there was a hero within range. So basically, the old strength value system, his being 6, would basically give him -3 rend. He was on a trusty Chaos Fleshhound as his mount, not being a juggernaut, but still one of Khorne's magnificent demon steeds. Being a champion of chaos, we made him a 20-point hero, which translates into normal games to 200 points. He is a mortal on top of a demonic mount, so we made him the 4-point model, and of course, having the mark of Khorne, we gave him the Khorne keyword. A quick overview for him: we made him a 20-point hero. Being immortal with the mark of Khorne is 4 points. We chose Commander, as he is not really a priest or a caster. We gave him lead the attack, because why would Khorne defend anything? With his great axe being 2 points. To make him more fluff-wise, we used some of the traits out of the Khorne book. So we gave him the command trait of Hunger for Glory, and then the artifact of Gore Cleaver. We then made his weapon a mighty weapon twice, which will increase some of its stats. We gave him a mounted beast for 8 points, which is Khorne's favorite number, which we'll just refer to him as the Hound of Khorne. And then to up his armor to Chaos Armor, we gave him extra armor for 2 points, which rounds off to a good 200-point character. Starting off with his axe, we chose the Great Axe from the 2-hand weapons. He does not have a shield, so the Great Axe is a 1-inch range, 3 attacks, 4 to hit, 2+ to wound, -2, 2 damage for 2 points. Then, for him to be more in challenges like his old rules, we gave him the Hunger for Glory, that you can re-roll to hits and to wounds for attacks made by the general that target heroes or monsters. Then, to get him up to the -3 rend, kind of like the old rules with his 6 strength, we gave him Gore Cleaver. Pick one of the melee weapons, improve the rend characteristic by 1. In addition, any unmodified 6 to wound doubles the damage characteristic of that attack. So, to make it hit really hard, we gave it 2 mighty weapons, which increase the damage by 1. So, his axe would then do 4 damage. And then on a 6 to wound, which, if you read the Hunger for Glory, it says you can reroll hits and to wounds attacks that target the enemy. So it doesn't say failed, so you can reroll for 6s if you want, but any 6 becomes 8 damage, which is Khorne's favorite number. Next up is his trusty Hound of Khorne. In the old rules, this was a monstrous cavalry, so not being a manticore or dragon, we chose the medium monster profile of Mounted Beast. This adds +2 wounds and 3 inches of movement, putting, his movement to 8, which is also Khorne's favorite number, with a few small attacks that will help here and there, but nothing terribly over the top. Then we gave him extra armor to basically round his armor off to a 4+, kind of like having chaos armor. He does not have a shield, just wielding the axe with his hands. So this at a 4+ seems alright. And that rounds off the 20 points. Next up is to take the model. I stripped it down, I re-undercoated it, and I'm going to get ready to paint it. Part of the Anvil of Apotheosis rules will be me playing a few battle reports with the characters that I make. So after a few of them have been released for our take ones, we will also be doing battle reports. Leave your comments. When more of these come out, to say like, I want to see this character versus this character in a large brawl or whatever. I also am thinking about doing a upgrade videos for bringing him to 20 points to 40. So we'll see how that goes, and or any ideas or stuff that you guys want to see, just let me know. Like, I would really like to see this old character brought back to life, or I always dreamed of a skink on long neck dinosaur stomping around and stuff like that. And all stay tuned, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe to this, and join us every Tuesday now at 7:30 for Grimdark Live.